You've heard Pennyfather's sordid tale, have you? I do not give that man's story much credence, neither do I have any desire to meet this sorceress. We've come this far, and discovering the truth about the source of the Lost Plague seems wise. But there's a great deal of ground to cover, and little time. If the corrupted are as strong, careful not to give too much credit to the Azoth tree. Nature here does not always align with humanity's best interests, if she exists. I suspect, however, the corpse crone may be hiding There's a stalwart knight named Sir Britmar, who once protected the fen. If she Meanwhile, the crone's curse began in Perryville.
The flowers referenced in the ancient tablets quickly proved a waste of time. Whatever reason the ancients cultivated them, it was not to defend against the Crimson Madness. Conversely, the mushrooms seem to offer some promise. Finally, my efforts have yielded results. I have exposed several volunteers to corruption, and while the mixture may still require some it's works, with some caveats. Unfortunately, I noticed right away that the cure somehow deadened volunteer senses, and short times after they seemed to lose without being negative. Later, their eyes began to glow with a chilling gaze on me, and they eventually became completely non-responsive. The villagers have taken to calling them lost, and the condition seems to be irreversible. I am convinced that with a few more tests, we can eliminate this disappointing side effect. But, of course, I am now having great difficulty recruiting more volunteers. Damn it! The situation here in Perryville is deteriorating by the hour. It seems one of the lost somehow passed their condition onto a family member who had not been a volunteer. I offered to assess and treat the poor woman, but I was met with nothing but anger and fury. Everyone seems to have forgotten that this effort is in pursuit of protection against a far greater evil. With a few further tests, I am certain I can perfect the cure, and perhaps even find a remedy. If I am to find more volunteers, however, they will not be here. Brittmar is helping to pack up all of my equipment and research, and we will leave this town of fools in the morning. Good riddance.
Let it be hereby known that the Shadow Hunters of...
I hope you had better luck than I, my friend. The legacy of the corpse, the only thing I've learned about Sir Brittmar is that she departed from this area in some haste. You found the crone's grimoire. Quite an important clue. But if it makes mention of Brittmar, then I should very much like to... Though the Bright Vigil never came this far east, it seems there were those who sought to hold the crone accountable for her crime. I presume you saw the posters. Perhaps. I've just come from searching Brittmar's home there. The crone's curse swept through Carburg. It appears the entire town fell lost in hours, and the curse very well. I should spend time studying this journal for clues to the crone's fate. Learn what you can in Carburg, and then meet...
Looking for me.
Yes. We won't allow you to profane this place with your fouls.
Enough! I don't have time for your ignorance.
This is the sad state of humankind on this island. All of us, everyone, doomed to lose their souls. That is why we fight.
This journal tells more lies than truths. I simply cannot. What did you learn in Carberg? Did the hunters manage to cursed an entire town? Such power, perhaps? That explains Britmar as well. Yes, surely the crone had ensorcelled. The only place that hasn't fallen lost in this dreadful swamp is the ramshackle settlement of Twillen. I should like to go there and inquire. If the journal is to be believed, that is undoubtedly where she acquired her power. That makes sense. I hope you find answers. I hope we learn the I will go on to Twillen and inquire about both Britmar.
I've translated the glyphs on the bridge, and it's clear this passage was once a major supply route. Just as with the obelisk, the bridge was protected by magical devices, strategically placed to ward away something.
Well now, your timing's as fickle as the tides. It sure would have been nice if you'd shown up. This chest is locked by some puzzle, and that's really more your thing. After you left Cardun, that alchemist suggested you might need help. Of course, she also mentioned treasure in these ruins, did she? Well then, if you can figure the lock...
I found one of the ancient devices on top of the bridge, and there is even a...
So, did you find anything inside? I have nothing but a mouldy pig. I suppose that's the kind of clue. Well, I'd ask...
The fact this rank stack of hovels stands as the last safe place, like Pennyfather. Many hear of... Did she? Now that is... If Britmar abandoned the crone, if Sir Britmar were with us, we would have not only the benefit... Without her... You should. Unfortunately, your inquiry is about...
What drags you into the village and the bastards that how dare we are still burdened. She's still out. Don't be
dismal as it. Our numbers are few.
Well, hello there. What brings you around these But for some of us? Oh, not to harm her, I hope. You should know, the crone, she's not a monster, you know. For those in need, the crone, despite what others may say, she doesn't... I sought the crone myself at one. She gave me these wonderful... No! To protect...